Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the life and career of Vladimir Putin. From his KGB days to his black belt in judo, to his complicated relationship with world leaders, this is a story that deserves more than a passing glance. Ready to unlock the enigma that is Vladimir Putin? Let's go! Our story begins in 1952 in Leningrad, a city steeped in history and bearing the scars of World War II. Young Vladimir wasn't slinging Molotov cocktails in the streets. He was a law student at Leningrad State University. Fresh out of university, Putin joins the KGB. For 16 years, Putin honed his skills in the shadowy world of espionage. This wasn't just some desk job, folks. He was a full-fledged foreign intelligence officer, deeply involved in covert operations. Putin's KGB journey took him to East Germany to Dresden. Here, he wasn't just sipping espresso, he was gathering intelligence and navigating the Cold War. The Berlin Wall falls, the Soviet Union crumbles, and Putin's world is turned upside down. In 1990, he returns to a Russia on the brink of monumental change. In St. Petersburg, Putin dives into politics, climbing the ranks, gaining power and influence. 1998, Putin's star continues to rise. He's appointed head of the FSB, the successor to the KGB, solidifying his power. 1999, a year of political earthquakes in Russia. Boris Yeltsin, Russia's first president, resigns and Vladimir Putin steps in as prime minister, just a heartbeat away from the presidency. December 31st, 1999, as the world celebrates the new millennium, Vladimir Putin becomes acting president of Russia. This former KGB agent now leads a nation in transition. Putin doesn't just inherit the presidency, he earns it. In 2000, he wins his first election, starting the Putin era. Re-elected in 2004, landslide victory. Term limits, pesky things, right? Putin couldn't be president in 2008, so he becomes prime minister, installing Medvedev as president. But who's really calling the shots? 4 years later, Putin wins the 2012 presidential election. He's back and ready to flex his muscles. Putin's not just a politician, he's a black belt in judo. This isn't just for show, folks. This is a man who truly understands power, discipline, and control. When he's not on the judo mat, you might find Putin on the ice. He's an avid hockey player, often seen in exhibition games. Don't let that tough guy exterior fool you. Putin's got brains to match his brawn. He speaks fluent German and English. Putin's personal life is a mystery. He has two daughters, Maria and Katerina, from his marriage to Lyudmila Shkrebneva. After 30 years of marriage, Vladimir and Lyudmila Putin announced their divorce in 2013. Since his divorce, Putin's been linked to several high-profile women, but he remains tight-lipped about his personal life. Is he a romantic or a master of disguise? We may never know. One thing we know, Putin loves dogs. He's been gifted several by foreign leaders, including a Bulgarian Shepherd and an Akita. Maybe behind that steely exterior beats a soft heart? Putin's a fitness enthusiast, promoting a healthy lifestyle. Frequently appearing shirtless in photos, is it a power move or just a love of the outdoors? Putin's a history buff, often referencing historical events in his speeches. Some say he's restoring Russia's glory. Others say he's using the past to justify the present. In 2014, Putin makes a bold move, annexing Crimea from Ukraine. The West cries foul, sanctions are imposed, and the world watches with bated breath, waiting for the next move. He's overseen a massive modernization of the Russian military, transforming it into a formidable force to be reckoned with. Putin's critics accuse him of suppressing opposition and press freedom. Despite controversies, Putin remains popular with high approval ratings. Putin's foreign policy is confrontational towards the West. While relations with the West have soured, Putin has forged close ties with countries like China, Iran, and others. In 2018, former Russian spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter are poisoned in the UK. The West points fingers at Putin, who denies any involvement, sparking international tensions. Putin views NATO expansion with deep suspicion, seeing it as a significant threat to Russia's national security and influence. Above all else, Putin is a staunch nationalist. He's determined to restore Russia to its rightful place on the world stage and protect its interests at all costs, no matter what. Putin's been a key player in the Syrian civil war, backing Bashar al-Assad's regime. His intervention turned the tide of the conflict, but at a heavy human cost. Russia has been accused of using cyber warfare to influence elections, including the 2016 US presidential election. Putin's a staunch social conservative, promoting traditional values and opposing what he sees as Western decadence and moral decline. Putin's actions in Ukraine and elsewhere have led to numerous sanctions from Western countries, aiming to curb his aggressive policies and strategies. Russia is an energy superpower, and Putin knows this well. Putin loves sports, and he's not afraid to spend big to make Russia a global sporting powerhouse. His investments have transformed Russia into a major player in the world of sports. Putin believes in Russia's space program, seeing it as national pride and key to technological advancement. Putin values technology in the 21st century. Vladimir Putin is a mass of contradictions. A former spy who's now a president, a judo master who loves dogs, a ruthless politician who enjoys playing hockey and the piano. One thing's certain, Putin is a force to reckon with. What will Putin's legacy be? A restorer of greatness or an authoritarian who crushed dissent? Despite his prominence, much of Putin's life remains shrouded in secrecy. He's a master of controlling his image. Love him or hate him, you can't ignore him. Putin continues to shape the course of history. The power of perception. Putin understands the power of image. He's cultivated a persona of strength and masculinity, carefully crafting his public appearances to project an aura of power and control. Putin's a master chess player, approaching geopolitics with the same strategic mindset, always thinking several moves ahead, anticipating opponents' actions. Putin's worldview is shaped by Russia's history as a power. Putin's rise to power has come at a cost. He's accused of corruption, human rights abuses, and silencing critics. Vladimir Putin is a study in contradictions, a man of action, a ruthless leader, a loving father, a symbol of Russian strength, and a figure of fear. So there you have it, 50 facts about Vladimir Putin, a man who defies easy categorization. He's a complex figure shaped by history, driven by ambition, and shrouded in mystery. Whether hero or villain, he's one of the most consequential figures of the 21st century. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating facts about world